Video Games Chronicle reported yesterday Nintendo are set to announce Wind Waker and Twilight Princess ports coming to Nintendo Switch, and they're going to be featured in a Nintendo Direct set for the week of the 12th of September 2022. Both Wind Waker and Twilight Princess are fantastic games, but we could be on the verge of getting new Breath of the Wild 2 news, with this being the perfect opportunity for Nintendo to update their fans with new gameplay, the anticipated title, and also a potential release date for that sequel. Well, if you're new around here and find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Zelda content, and turn on notifications by hitting that bell. Well, before we get stuck into the news today, let me know in the comments what you think of Wind Waker and Twilight Princess reportedly coming to Nintendo Switch. Do you want to see them sold separately or as a package? And what do you want to see from a Breath of the Wild 2 trailer? Well, without further delay, let's dive right into that news. This one comes from Tom Ivan out of VGC. The headline reads, "A Nintendo Direct featuring Wind Waker and Twilight Princess is reportedly coming in September." A Nintendo Direct presentation focused on Zelda announcements will reportedly be held in September, and that is according to GamesBeat managing editor Mike Minotti and Giant Bomb reporter Jeff Grubb, who are speaking on a podcast this week. To be clear, guys, one thing we're very, very sure about being announced at this Direct are the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess ports for Switch, Minotti said. Yeah, and I think there's going to be a lot of Zelda stuff at this thing, Jeff Grubb said. I think this thing is like a Zelda blowout for Nintendo. 100% there's a Nintendo Direct in September, it's that simple. There is still some uncertainty about whether this is going to be a general Direct, maybe a mini, or there was some talk about it being a partner Direct. So Grubb added, if they're going to have Zelda stuff there, this is not a partner Direct. And those are the things we've been hearing about. The specifics that were name dropped were Twilight Princess and Wind Waker HD ports to the Switch. Which, again, even if we had not heard about, I'd be speculating that would be happening right about now, while we wait for the run-up to Breath of the Wild 2. And yet we have heard that, and we've heard other things, again, about the Metroid Prime Remaster. That sounds like it's going to be announced at something like this. And then you've got the third parties, they're going to be showing up, he continued. So I've heard about some of that stuff as well. It's not super exciting things I've heard. To me, it sounds like at least a mini Direct, but if it's going to have the name of the next Zelda, which seems like a distinct possibility, that sounds like a big general Direct. Well, Jeff Grubb said he'd heard from quote-unquote a pretty good source that the event will take place during the week beginning the 12th of September. Well, Twilight Princess and Wind Waker were already given the HD treatment on the Wii U, and are now among just a handful of Nintendo's last-gen games that haven't been ported to Nintendo Switch. Based on what he's heard about the Direct, Minotti said that everything outside of Twilight Princess and Wind Waker announcements is speculation. Well, the Metroid Prime thing seemed like it should be happening, so it is a lot of remasters to announce in one thing, but then maybe there'll be a little bit of a theme here. So Metroid Prime's long-awaited Nintendo Switch remaster will finally release at the end of the year, Grubb recently claimed, and he stated on a Giant Bomb show in June they'd been told pretty definitively that the title would arrive in time for Prime's 20th anniversary this November, and Metroid Prime Remaster reportedly been coming for years, with one recognised insider claiming last November that Prime 1's remaster was already completed and ready to be released. Okay, so there's a little bit of Metroid news in there, but mostly I was focusing on the Legend of Zelda news, so really, really exciting stuff. So we've heard a lot of rumours regarding Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD coming to Nintendo Switch. I did actually recently pick them both up for Wii U, but I would much prefer playing them both on Nintendo Switch. I haven't played through both of these games since their original release on the GameCube and the Nintendo Wii. So really looking forward to playing through them both again. And they both will feature on the Zelda Game Club here on the Triforce Times channel, and that is a game club where we play through Legend of Zelda games past and present. So while the ports are the big news, Legend of Zelda fans have been starved of news and information related to Breath of the Wild 2, and this could be the perfect opportunity for Nintendo to provide new information. The next time that we get info focused on Breath of the Wild 2, I would expect new gameplay, plus a name reveal at the end. Breath of the Wild 2 is currently set for release in spring 2023, so it'd be great to firm up that release date and get a title reveal. I did recently do a video speculating on what the name could be, so thank you everyone who wrote down there in the comments for all of the names. Really, really fantastic stuff. Really, really appreciate you taking the time to do that. You know, we could only be a matter of days away regarding finding out the title of the next instalment for The Legend of Zelda. Well, let me know in the comments what you think of the latest Zelda news, and let me know if you want to see more news like this covered on this channel on a regular basis. Well, that is it for all the latest Legend of Zelda news, and as always, thank you so much for watching or listening. For more Legend of Zelda content like this, hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to Triforce Times. Or you can check me out on Twitter at Triforce Times. Well, if you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Thanks again, and I'll see you soon.